Hello, everyone. I must say I am very nervous, so please, well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray.
It's the mop, not the wop. This was an excerpt of Nicki Minaj's address at the United Nations General Assembly today, pushing Trump's Nigerian agenda. Now, let me clarify, I 100% believe that Nicki Minaj's intentions are pure and her heart is in the right place. However, I'm certain that she's being manipulated. And the reason I say that, because the information, the speech that she's delivering is based on false information. And I just wanted to clear some of that up with you guys today. There is a lot of violence going on in Nigeria right now, but to call it a spiritual war or anything like that is highly inaccurate, to say the least. So, how do I break this down, y'all? So, the reality is, much of the violence in Nigeria's middle belt is often mislabeled as religious because it involves Muslim herders and Christian farmers. However, the root cause is climate change and land scarcity. It's not about religion or spiritual beliefs. It's a resource war, if you will. In the northwest and in the northeast regions of Nigeria, the mass murders are happening by the criminal gangs, the bandits, and the insurgents like Boko Haram or the Islamic groups. These Islamic terror groups are killing are killing thousands of Muslims as well. It's not about religion at all. The concern is, why does America want to be involved? Why does America want to be there? And I'll say this. I don't know, but I'd imagine that there's some resources over there, something like that. I just got a funny feeling. What I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt is that the rhetoric being used on Americans And it was successfully used because after that speech, all you see online is, man, shout out to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj out here doing her thing. And just like with a number one, they trying to push a single, the Barb's gonna get out there and push that agenda and stand behind it and go forward. But the difference is, this isn't a song that can go number one. This is a reality for someone. And I just don't think that Nicki or the Barbs or anyone that's championing this fully understands the extent of what this means. And with that being said, if you haven't already, like the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike it to make sure that the algorithm doesn't send you any more of my content. And again, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, we gone.